Very good morning, all of you. As all of you know, we have started a new chapter, that is DBMS and database and introduction. This is the interesting chapter and this is the important chapter also. In the previous video, as we have already discussed about the database, is what is database and what is the application, is what is the use of database. So database, as all of you know, is a collection of logically related similar data. Database is nothing but it is a collection or group of similar data which is being stored in one place. So why database is required? As all of you know, for storing any important information, any important file, the system requires some database where we can store that important files, important data, or any precious items which is used later in our future work. So database is logically related similar data types, and where the database is used means basic applications of some of the database examples like telephone directory. Under this telephone directory, multiple number of telephone numbers details, means all telephone details are available in the telephone directory, and railway timetable is also one of the databases. Means this is the example of the databases in our real life situation, and airline databases also. In airline databases, how the departure, arrival, means all information is gathered in airline databases, and school databases also. It is one of the examples of the databases. So databases are become the part of our life. In every areas, in every field, the database is used, because suppose some important files are there, some important text, some important video, audio, whatever it may be, some documents, some important applications are also there. So we have to store that data, that application, that text in one location for future reference, for future requirements. For security purpose also we can say. Suppose after, as we have stored, we have collected one important files, important data, and we have stored in some places, some softwares. So if in future, after 1 year, after 2 years, actually we need to inherit, we need to access that database, then directly we can open that software, directly we can open the database and we can access that. How much important role that hardware plays, the same important role that software also plays, the database also plays, because each of them are complementary with each other. If something is there and something is not there, then there may be a problem, there may be a complexity to refer that one. So by overcoming all those difficulties, all those problems, the engineers, the experts in computer science, IT technology, scientists in computer science, IT engineers, actually they have developed one database, and that database having the different application areas, different multiple areas, they are used. So this is how, or this is the basic application, basic examples of the databases. Today in this video we will see database management system. So under this database management system is what the user is doing, or database management system is nothing but it is a software which is used for creating or organizing and managing databases. First of all, the user will create some database, they can manage and they can make some updation or alteration in the databases. And for database management system, the user can make some different operations, the user can perform some different operations like for creation, insertion also, updation also, deletion also we can say, and retrieval also. It's a multiple number of functions, multiple number of operations we can perform in the database management system. Under this database management system, basically it is classified into different types like relational database model, hierarchical database model, and conceptual data model. So under that different data models, the database management system is basically use that relational database management model. That database management system is based on the relational database management system, and that database relational data model was developed by E.F. Ford in the year of 1970. By using that relational database management system, the user can perform the creation of the database, insertion, updation, deletion, or retrieval of the database. For multiple number of functions like as we have discussed, as we have creation, alteration, updation, retrieval, and all. Multiple commands are there. We have to study deeply in the different selection statements, different DCL command, different transaction command. Multiple number of commands are there. Means how in C++ or any programming language, the multiple commands are there in the same manner. That relational database also having the multiple commands, and we that programmer or user has to use that different commands, then we can use that databases. Suppose if we are creating some database, already we have created one database for a school organization, like that you can say, for a school database. So under that school database, multiple number of students name, how many classes are there, total classes, fee structure, etc. So many things are getting included in the school database. So under that process, if that user needs to do some updation, some insertion or some deletion, means they can perform any program and they can access the database. By using that database management system, basically we are studying here the relational database management system. In practicality, that relational database management system having the multiple applications, having the multiple features, multiple advantages, how that the different programming languages are. In the multiple number of features have been added in that relational database, and we are using the relational databases for our daily life, our daily works. So as several relational database management system softwares are available in the market, and Microsoft Access, Microsoft Corporation, actually they have developed their own database. That is, Microsoft Access is the relational database, or RDBMS you can say, relational database operating relational database management system. Microsoft actually they having their own database, and the different companies have developed their different databases, like Oracle organization, as all of you know, or if you have not heard the name of Oracle, then Oracle is one of the important and very popular database or relational database management system. They have developed multiple number of databases. Like an Oracle Corporation, it is one of the giant of the database management system. Most of the market shares these days or today's in this situation, in this scenario, has been covered by the Oracle databases. And IBM's DB2, this is the example of the database also. IBM Corporation actually they have their own database, DB2 database too. And Microsoft also, they have developed their SQL Server database, and MySQL is one of the example of the database management system or the relational database management system. And MySQL is open source relational database management system. So this is the example of some database management system like Oracle, also DB2, MySQL, Microsoft Access is also one of the important databases. So why do you use the database management system? So as I have said already to you, that any important file, any important application, any important text, suppose if you are interested to restore for our future prospects, for our future reference, then the database is required. Without database, we cannot store that data for long period of time. So to store that files, important application, important data for longer period of time, the programmer or user needs some databases, and that databases are the basic characteristics, basic features which is used to store the data or important files. And Microsoft Access, as already I have said to you, having their own database like Microsoft Access. And under this chapter in detail, actually we don't have to study in detail. Just as introductory part, we have to study about the database. Means what is the database? What is the relational database? And still lot of things we have to study. So under this relational database management system, the different commands, the different SQL commands are also available, and we have to study all those DCL, DDL, DML. It's in-depth commands. So this is the basic applications of the database management system. A relational database management system is similar to like object-oriented programming language. Means how we are writing the program in C++ or in Java, in the same manner also we can apply, we can develop, we can code something in databases also by using that commands, and by operating that commands, by using that SQL commands, then we can write some query and then we can get the desired output or what output we require. So in the same manner that the relational database management system also function. So as we have get an idea about the database, where the database is used and what is the use of the relational database management system. how the data is get organized, how the data is get managed. These all characteristics, these all features are get studied in the relational database management system. Okay, thank you.